What's up, guys? Quadron here. Going to be bringing you a Legion Commander commentary, and I'm going to kind of go over all the things that I would recommend for Legion Commander, kind of like
enough time to make
item
a cup of
builds
tea.
and some basic tips on her. And I do have a advanced tips video that's going to be a lot shorter and a lot more condensed, and not in like a commentary format that I'll be putting out sometime soon. So, and I'll probably be posting this up to the Dota 2 subreddit. So big shout out to you guys. If you don't know about that subreddit, you should definitely go check it out. So they pick up an anti-mage and a Rubik, which we'll be laning against. And when I picked Legion Commander, I initially thought, hey, I'm going to be going, you know, top lane probably, and trying to free farm in the safe lane. But like if we did that, Windrunner would be soloing down here, and basically anti-mage would free farm with a Rubik zoning out the Windrunner. So instead of doing that, what I said was, let's just dual lane this up and have CM come bottom with me. And basically, Legion Commander, if you get Moment of Courage at level 1, you have a 16% chance to life leech, and this will proc even if it's not the unit you're attacking. So when I go up and attack anti-mage here, you'll see that I get procs. I just got a lifesteal proc right there from the other creeps attacking me. So he wasn't even attacking me, but I still get the lifesteal proc, and it allows me to really out harass the anti-mage like crazy. And it's in the early game, it's just like insane damage. So I think he actually got mana break, anti-mage did. So that means that until he gets level 2, we could actually potentially kill him. But Crystal Maiden did not go for a whatever her ability is called, Frostbite. She went instead for Crystal Nova, which slows him, but it's not going to provide us with a kill most likely. So as far as the starting item build, I usually go Quelling Blade, Stout Shield into Tangos. Now they're going on CM, and I'm just like hoping she survives. I could have went on Rubik, continued going on Rubik, but I decided not to. I'm just trying to zone out and make sure CM doesn't die. And now look at this. Like, so I've got 2 heroes on me. I'm getting all these lifesteal procs, and I'm going to kill anti-mage before he could even kill me because of the moments of courage. I don't see hardly any other Legion Commander players doing this because I don't think they know about this ability. It's just like insanely OP and awesome. Look at that. It's just like double hits. Now Rubik got a little greedy trying to finish off CM there. But basically, I'm now zoning out both heroes just using my moments of courage to regain lifesteal and stuff like that. Now First Blood's going to help me out a lot. I go ahead and pick up a magic stick here just because it's going to help me get all the extra mana and stuff that I need, especially for like a burst. Like, I know that I'll probably need a burst mana in order to get like a heal off or something, because when you're fighting anti-mage with mana break, you're basically going to lose all your mana. So having that magic stick early, getting some charges on there, will allow you to use one ability when you're in a pinch, when you have no mana from all the mana drain. So getting one of those really early is really good. And plus, with anti-mage blinking and Rubik using all his abilities, it's going to get charges on it. So now just constantly coming up, trying to aggro the creep wave non-stop to get those lifesteal procs. I didn't even get one, but he knows that he can't sit there and trade with me or he'll die. So like he is unable to zone us out at this point. And I think this comes down to bad picks. Like, I don't think you can. I've done this to so many melee farmers now. Like honestly, I've struggled with Legion Commander trying to get a lot of wins on the board. I've got a lot of games, so I'll show you my Arcana. I've got 210 duels won with 207 kills right now with 10 victories, and I probably played around 30 games with her at least, so only about a 35–40% win rate probably. Now both guys are going to go on me. I'm attracting the creep of the aggro of the creep. Get a heal, manage to get a kill. I don't even know if I procced a lifesteal in that moment, but I don't think I did, but it was still enough for me to survive. You know, you're really tanky as Legion Commander. You know, you have 700 HP almost starting out, like 650 starting out without any stat items, which is really, really high. So, and then being able to lifesteal and just keep your HP up in the middle of a fight is just insanely awesome. So, I go ahead and get 3 levels and press the attack, and This build is extremely good against Broodmother. I know Broodmother's been played a lot in pubs lately, or at least in my pub games. Seems like every third game is a Broodmother game. But this allows you to really out-level or like out-lane Broodmother, because if she harasses you with spiders, you just turn and hit the spiders and lifesteal off of them. And if she goes on you and she has her spiders attacking you, it's just gonna proc your lifesteal or constant, like your lifesteal moments, whatever it's called, moments of courage, constantly, and it'll just basically give you tons of HP. And I also did this against a Void, a Bristleback, and it worked really well for all of those heroes. So. Now you can use press the attack to prevent. What am I saying? Sorry, I'm trying to focus on not letting CM die. No. Okay. Well, I'm not actually playing. This is a commentary. I'm not actually playing right now. But in case you didn't know that already, you should know that. But basically, press the attack can remove slows, stuns, and stuff like that, and it also heals you. Now. Press the attack will go from 150 HP heal up to 300 and at 50 HP intervals, which is good. But in my opinion, like if I was going for kills and not actually trying to out lane the opponent, I would go for more of overwhelming odds, maxing that out. Like if I was in a free farm safe lane situation where I wasn't being harassed or trying to kill the opponent constantly, I would basically get overwhelming odds, max that out, because then when I go to gank, I'll be able to do like a 300 damage nuke. It's only 200, but then if you get with creeps, it's like 300, and so 350.
Bad dudes, middle tower, so. Everyone, go now!
So that's my thought. Is like this is really great when you're trying to outlane somebody, going with this build. Maybe even going for another level of moment of courage. So we're going on anti-mage here, and I managed to get a duel off. I think he was thinking he could still blink away, but he didn't have time.
Know your weakness.
And you can just, at this point, you can just tank these creep waves and literally get HP back, because the creep waves will proc you for more than the damage that you take. So. So I don't know. I feel like I should be going after Rubik already, but I'm a little bit delayed in going. Now watch what happens here. I get a proc on her, on Rubik, and the secondary proc can be a little bit further than your normal attack animation, because if you can land the first one, then theoretically you can land the second one. Now they're going on me 3 heroes. I managed to heal, get a duel off, get a second duel victory off on anti-mage before I go down, which is just insane. Like that was just awesome. Like when I did that, I was like so stoked. Sorry, I'm just really happy about how that happened and how that went down. But anyway, so what I'm going for now is a blade mail build. And I'm talking to them. They can't do anything in this lane. Not their fault. Bad picks. Like so many people don't realize how strong Legion Commander is, and she's just really strong in this kind of situation.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So what I'm going for is a blade mail like endurance build, basically, where I pop blade mail and then press the attack and then duel someone, and that just basically they kill themselves and almost does twice damage to them, and then you're proccing your lifesteal, and so you're almost taking no damage or stealing all the damage that you're taking and giving it back,
Dude's top thing
or getting
is
it
about
back
to get
into the
knocked
lifesteal.
over.
So really great build. I think there's obviously a bunch of different builds that you can go. Like there's the Shadowblade build, there's the Blink build, like going for rushing for straight for a Blink. Like I have to say that I think going for a Blade Mail is probably the best build for 2 reasons. It gives you a bigger mana pool, which if you want to be able to cast your stuff a lot. Now this was kind of silly. I thought we could take him out before I died with CM there, but just barely wasn't able to. And on top of that, there was no creeps for me, so you can kind of learn from that. Don't duel someone if there's no enemy creeps there to help proc your moments of courage more often. It's like really important for snowballing and doing that extra damage. It also gives you that extra durability when you proc those because it gives you like 100. You know, at this point it gives me about 120 heal every time one of those go off. So I now have my blade mail. I think I sell my stout shield next. It's kind of the next item to get rid of, in my opinion. I mean, Quelling Blade could also be an option because I'm going to be going for hero kills now. I'm not going to be farming as much. And I already have enough damage kind of to last hit like insanely well and farm quickly. Now, if I was going to go AFK farm 100% of the time, for sure, keep the Quelling Blade because it'll allow you to kill those neutrals much faster. But like once you start dealing with heroes, the Quelling Blade's kind of worthless. Another reason you might want to keep the Quelling Blade is if you're up against Nature's Prophet, that can trap you in with trees. So. Now right here, I'm aggroing the creep wave so that I get procs on purpose,
Radiant's
just because it allows us to
under
push
attack.
the lane faster. It's one of the best ways of pushing the lane. Now I use press to attack on a creep. I don't really think that's a good idea.
Bad is happening.
It's kind of testing it out right there. I don't normally do that, but it's much better to do it on yourself because you can increase your own attack speed. And now nobody wants to lane against us, so we're basically going to get a free tower. And we should have tried to be a little more careful there to get the last hit on the tower. Those siege creeps do a ton of damage.
2 down.
Now I cannot TP because my TP was on cooldown. But I'm gonna try to pick up a kill here. Sylar. Obviously this isn't the real Sylar. So I popped my blade mail a little bit sooner than I would have liked. But just look at TA kill herself. It's like you can tell she hits almost harder than me. And it's like, oh man, this is a ton of damage. Now, if she had had refraction up at the time,
Bad dude's top
it would
tower
have
gonna
not
fall over
worked nearly
soon.
as well. But the fact that she didn't, she just did tons and tons of damage to herself. So I'm gonna take a drink real quick. So notice how I don't have any levels in overwhelming odds yet. I think overwhelming odds is only really great when you get 4 levels in it. So I tend to skip it early on. Now I think it is better to get at least 1 level in it. This is, I think, one of the only second or third time I ever went blade mail. So having the increased mana pool allows you to cast everything. Now I should not have gone in here, and I get some really bad lich procs there. I get hit twice by the lich ulti, and it ends up bringing
Green
me
dude's
down.
top thing is about to get knocked over.
But beyond that, that was just silly. Like, we were getting cocky because the game was going so well, and then now we decided to feed there. There was great Shackle right there, locking up 2 heroes. I don't know if Crystal dies here too. I'm just watching the perspective. I'm not going to adjust the camera. Just because I want to be able to focus on talking to you guys and trying to explain everything to the best of my ability. Okay, yeah, Bristle does go down. So,
Radiant's middle tower
what
is under
other
attack.
things?
Can we pause, please? I'm
mention?
terrified beyond
So
the
I went
capacity
straight for
rational
treads.
thought.
I think, honestly, I feel like it's better to skip treads and go straight for blink at this point. Also, I could have
Radiant's
skipped the
middle tower
Bassi
is under
ring.
attack.
Now, Legion Commander is really low on armor. If you don't have a Crystal Maiden, I do think that it's good to get the Bassi ring now. Again, Blade Mail ensures the kill. I would not have gotten that kill if I didn't have Blade Mail.
Yo, good guys. Middle
Like, that's
tower
really
down.
important
What
to
you gonna
note
do?
that
Get mad or get even?
that Blade Mail really increases the amount of damage I can put out. It gives me an extra 22 damage, plus it basically makes them kill themselves. It's like, why do you stop hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself, and it's just awesome. So, I definitely think that the Blade Mail build is probably the strongest build, in my opinion, for a Legion Commander. From all the builds that I've seen, other options that you can get instead of Blade Mail though would be Armlet, Shadow Blade, Blink. You definitely want to get a Blink or a Shadow Blade really quickly, or maybe a Force Staff. But you want to get some kind of positional ability, some positional item right away, like right in the early 15-20 minutes of the game, or else you're not going to be able to snowball. So right now I'm saving up for a Blink Dagger, and like I said, honestly, I feel like I should have skipped the treads and gone straight for Blink. because that would allow me to get my blink a little bit sooner and perhaps get an extra duel or two in. And you never know when like there's someone who's just barely gonna get away with low HP, and you can like blink in and just totally screw them over, and it's awesome. So
Radiant structures are fortified.
at this point, again, they don't really want to deal with this. See, are they AFK in the fountain? I don't know if they're even are they AFK in the fountain?
Radiant's bottom
No,
tower has fallen.
Okay. I know it was demoralizing. Like going up again, like having that rough of a lane is really demoralizing. This is a ranked match, by the way. This is like a 4,300 rank, solo rank. At least that's what I was going into this. So I've gone down a little bit since then. Honestly,
that's 4 in a row.
Really rough games, and like some of the games are just because some of your teammates in ranked, I feel like they're almost worse than they were before. And I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what it feels like. It's like I know that some of the matches before were really shitty, but like I get in this game where two people don't speak English, and like they both pick hard carries. Like one's a Morphling that feeds like 5 times at the very beginning of the game, and you're like, why did you pick Morphling and then try to solo against a triple stun tri-lane?
5 in a row.
So yeah, another blink in, and that's the power of blink. Blink, blade mail, and duel. I didn't pop blade mail there.
Dire's
didn't need it that time.
Tower is under attack.
But you will sometimes you'll give up kills that you could have gotten if you don't use all of your abilities. But I mean that was pretty clear. Whatever it's called. Sorry. Pretty clear victory in the duel, even without using blade mail. Now, did you notice that the tower
Radiant's
itself
middle
can
tower
proc
has
your
fallen.
moments of courage? So getting aggroed by tower is not ideal, but it can sometimes help you get a kill. Now I jump in here a little bit early. My duel is still on cooldown, like 10 seconds, so just waste a little bit of mana and harass anti-mage. So yeah, like for a while there, I was trying to use Armlet, Shadowblade Armlet. But then, like, when you're coming out of Shadowblade, it can be really tricky to right-click with the 150 bonus damage, then use your press the attack, because there's a pretty long animation for press the attack, and then actually get a duel off, because like you run, you have to be like right next to them to get a duel off. There's the radius. Here, I'll put my mouse over it. The radius is tiny. It's basically melee range. You have to be right on top of them. So basically, it can be really hard to get those off sometimes. Like you'll see in a second that I don't get it off on the anti-mage here, if I recall correctly. Like, and I was so close. And I was actually raising my arms to call the duel, but you have to like complete the animation, or the hero can still get away. And there is an animation time for duel, so heroes that can blink or like Storm Spirit that can zip out of there, makes it really hard to do if you don't do it perfectly. So like the great thing about a blink over a Shadowblade is that you can use your press the attack right before you blink in. Like right now I'm about to press the attack, blink in, blade mail, and Lich is dead.
Something
So,
about that.
in your bottom.
like that is a lot easier to do than Shadowblade. Like if I was Shadowblading in there, he would see me walking in, crossblast me, and then walk away. So like that's kind of in my opinion, the big advantage of Blink over Shadowblade is just that you can get your press attack off and instantly get in there without having to worry about as many key presses all in a little bit and them potentially running away, giving them more of a chance to get away. Because if you don't use press attack, oftentimes you won't actually kill them in the duel that you're fighting in. So, or at least within the time limit, which is important for a hero like Anti-Mage, which can just blink away at the moment the duel is done.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
So I think, like, out of all the games I've played with Legion Commander, I think this is the best build.
Is about to get knocked over.
Skip the Bastia Ring if you have a Crystal Maiden, and go for the Bastia Ring if you don't have a Crystal Maiden, because that extra mana regen is really important. And you can probably upgrade that to a Ring of Aquila. Just know that you're going to have to sell it eventually. So that's why I don't usually upgrade it. Because if I'm snowballing pretty hard, I'm going to be getting the next item here. And the next thing I'm going to sell is going to be the Bastion Ring, probably for usually either a Desolator or a Heart, depending on when you want to go more damage or durability.
Radiant's middle tower
and
is
you
under
don't want to
attack.
get something
Hey,
that's
forget
muted. So
about it.
when you're dueling somebody, a lot of things
Radiant's
are muted,
middle
like
tower
Basher
has fallen.
and Daedalus. The crit and the bash
Radiant's
are muted,
middle
so you don't
barracks
want to
are
get
under
those
attack.
items. Instead, you want to get like something that increases your attack speed, gives you lifesteal,
Radiant's
reduces
middle
their
barracks has
armor.
fallen.
So Desolator, AC,
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Desolator, AC,
Okay, that really
Linear.
is GG. Good guys, middle racks is in pieces. Radiant's
And
middle
the Mojo
tower is under attack.
Linear, you can
Why is
kind of
this
do a
so
double.
bloody difficult?
A double you're killing yourself because you can cast the shield on yourself, so that then it zaps them as you get another duel off. But basically, the Mojo Linear allows you to shield yourself again,
7 in a row.
and then whenever they attack you, it zaps them. So not only are they proccing their own damage with Blade Mail, they're also zapping themselves
Radiant's
with
middle
the Mojo
tower is
Linear
under
shield,
attack.
which can be a really, really good. Plus, it gives you tons of attack speed, and then that'll they basically just make it so you can kill people outside of duels so much easier. And notice how like a lot of my kills come directly from duels, and that's one thing about this hero, that it's kind of easy to kite you. So it's hard to get kills outside of the duels. That's why I feel like getting
Yo, good guys.
a
Middle
Basher
tower
up
owned.
can
What
be
you gonna
really
do?
strong.
Radiant's middle tower is
And
under
I'm like,
attack.
get observer wards because I want to farm more duels. And
Somebody's on
another
a roll.
duel.
How about that?
I will renew my vows if I must, but keep me in your service, hidden ones.
Myself up.
Yo, good guys.
And so
middle
that's
tower
game.
got owned. What you
Like
gonna
that's
do? Get mad?
this is, in my opinion, how to
to
dominate with Legion Commander, in this kind of a situation where you've got a farming melee
Radiant's
carry.
Ancient is under attack.
Just go down there with a support. Go down there with a tri-lane if they have a tri-lane, and fuck them up with Legion Commander's Moments of Courage.
Radiant's
just, like,
Ancient
awesome.
is getting
How
killed.
about that?
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed
Radiant
this
structures
video.
are fortified.
This is basically done. Like I said, I
Radiant's
do
Ancient
stream
is under attack.
over at twitch.tv/QuadronTV every now and then.
Dire Dudes
And so
won,
if you want to
now
go
that's
over there
it.
and follow me
Everything is over.
on that, you'll be notified whenever I do stream. And I will be posting an advanced tips for Legion Commander hopefully very soon. I just haven't, like, I have it all written out and everything. I just haven't gotten the
was
footage I
most
wanted,
welcome.
as well as the audio. I haven't, I've scripted it out, but I haven't recorded the audio. So I need to get that together and post that. And I'll be posting some of these tips that I've talked about in here, as well as some of the tips that I haven't talked about, like how to jungle with her the most efficiently. So 945, 644 gold per minute, 465, and this is again a ranked game. So you can see the match ID there if you want to go check it out. Anyway, guys, Quadron signing out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know, and I will try to make more like this. I haven't made very many like this simply because I haven't gotten that much positive feedback on my own gameplay videos, and so just let me know if this is a good video format and you want me to do more like this of other heroes, or more Legion Commander games, or whatever hero you want me to play. I will try to put up some videos playing that hero. Anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Quadron signing out.